Alright, let's get on with this. Some more art. As you can see, I made some progress in between of streams. I actually finished, quote unquote, finished the sword. I'm going to. So generally, there's actually some texture on the handle. So if you see on the character sheet, there's some sort of texture. I'm going to add that during the rendering phase. So I'm going to just do a so what I'm thinking is I'm just going to do like I'm just going to use some oil paint to just paint over it and just call it a day. So yeah, generally, yeah, that's when I'm lazy or when there's too much texture, I just do that just because it's simpler. I finished up with the sword. You can see all the markings and whatnot for the sword. I started drawing the coat, so here are the wrinkly stuff. I finished the arm guard over here. So I figured out why I was struggling with the perspective before is because it wasn't like right. It was just straight up not right. Her elbow was actually a bit more out. So her elbow is actually sticking out and her arm is more or less a 90 degree. I don't know why I was drawing like the forearm like flat against your eyesight, but that was not right. So that was just not good. And then yeah, so I'm done with that. And currently what I was working on before I hopped on in was the belt, which is not exactly it. There's something about it. I think I'm gonna have to distort it just a touch. So I'm gonna have to distort it just a bit. Right, we're just gonna have to do this. I think it's just a bit, right? It's just a bit that we need to distort. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna need to redraw the line art. So, what the balls? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, why did that do that? Oh, it's because I see what happened. I see. Okay, I think I changed it to a vector eraser, which is why I just started doing some weird stuff, which I shouldn't be having. So I've decided to not do that. Okay. Give me like 20 years. Okay, there we go. And then this one, okay, that shouldn't be too bad. So just should be curving inward over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, where's my reference? I gotta pull up my art reference over here. If it'll load. Okay. That's not quite it. Give it like a second or so. Okay. Alright, it loaded. Okay, well, this is gonna be a pain to draw. That's fine. The belt is lower than it should be in the actual illustration, but that's fine. I'm kind of over it. Okay, so it's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna try and figure out the coat. So she has a coat on here. I didn't realize what this was. I was like, what is this? This is like some weird jacket, but turns out what it was is that this from over here is the sleeve over here, right? And then this the lapel of the jacket. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but the flare out of your jacket when you wear like longer coats, you would have that, or trench coats. So I assume it's something like actually that's not a good color. Hold up. So I assume it's something more like oh boy, that's way too much. Okay, let's just stick with 8. So it's something more like this, and then you would have the lapel over here sort of twisting behind here, and then you have the rest of the coat sort of going in front of it, I guess, or it leads into the rest of the coat. So I guess I imagine that's sort of how it is. But yeah, I'm struggling with it. I am struggling. I mean, I expected that from a suave like character design, because they do some complicated as hell stuff. So I'm suffering, but that's fine. That's fine. So most of the shoulder I think is probably going to be hidden by whatever this is. Okay, wait, that's sort of straight on. So this is sort of a straight coat, so it sort of goes, okay, so it's not exactly, so it sort of goes from here, right? I'm not insane, right? I might be insane. So it's sort of, well, let me check. So you have the lapel of the coat over here. This sort of, because it's so weird, because this sort of tucks behind her, chest, which I'm like, what? How does that make any sense? I mean, I guess if it's like, because then it would need to be pretty far back, right? I think. So it's just a weird angle that I'm having a bit of trouble like wrapping my head around. So I assume that from here it would go from here, right? I think. I don't know. I still don't know, to be honest. So it goes from like here, I think. Right, and then it opens up into the lapel of the jacket. It covers her shoulder, and then it sort of goes down over here, right? Sort of goes down. I think that's how it works. So I'm sort of figuring things out as I do the line art as well, which is why line art is usually the step that takes me the most time. The flats are like fast. Rendering generally is like, oh, that's all right, and then we have the freaking line art that's like, ooh, I have to figure things out as I'm drawing, which is fine. But if someone's character designs were easier to draw, I wouldn't have this much of an issue. Because the other problem is, if you look at the character sheet, most of what goes on over here is actually hidden by her hair. So I'm assuming that this, so I'm assuming that this coat, which goes from here to here to here, right? The lapel is here. So that's the outwards. So it sort of twists out over here. You have the rest of the coat over here. That was hidden by the lapel of the jacket. I assume it sort of goes like this, right, around her neck, right? So you have something like more or less like this, right? So you're gonna have to ignore this, right? So I assume that's something that's what it looks like behind her hair, but I can't confirm because there's too much hair. So I'm gonna delete this. Okay. Okay, so there's quite a lot of stuff that I'm trying to figure out as well. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm going to delete all this. And then this sort of, okay, this sort of wraps around over here. Because I think I've seen jackets with a large lapel like that. It's just pretty rare that I see like a large singular one. Because in most instances, if you're wearing like a trench coat or whatever, you would have something that's like, you would have the I'm just gonna draw a new layer. You would have the collar, right? So you have a neck of a person. You would have the collar, which sort of leads in. It sort of leads into a oh, that's not good. It sort of leads into a whatchamacallit, a smaller lapel. I'm trying to remember how they look like, because you would have a trench coat that's like this, and then you have something that's like bigger like that, right? So you have the lapel sort of leading onto it. I don't know if that makes sense. So we have something like this, I think, more or less, right? But having like one large one is pretty uncommon as far as I've seen coats, because I do like my long coats, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you probably know me because I watch a lot of Garo and a lot of Doctor Who, so I'm a pretty big fan of long coats, especially when they swish around and you're like, ooh, fancy. So yeah. Okay. So it goes up. Okay. Is this too much? Maybe a bit too much? Nah, it's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sure, that's fine. So this sword, disappears behind this. It disappears behind the guard of her sword. Yeah, I would say because her lapel and her illustrations is like quite large. You can see how much area it covers. You can see that it covers most of her. It actually covers almost more than her shoulder, which I'm doing over here, right? Because you can see from this angle, her shoulder sort of twisted backwards, so her lapel just covers that. Here, I was debating it, but because her shoulder is twisted forward, her lapel, you wouldn't actually be able to cover her shoulder that much, so that's why I decided not to. Whether or not that's a good decision is something else entirely, but that do be like that, I guess. Okay. Oh my. You know, taking reference pictures would be a lot easier if I was a girl, especially since I like drawing girls more. But okay. Ew. It's gonna take a while. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm gonna stick with this. I think. Okay, yeah. Let's go with this. Here we go. I think maybe. I mean, if it looks weird, we'll just toss it up to the distortion of clothes. That seems necessary, I guess. Okay, it's this arm. It's this arm that has the angle where it's flat against someone's eyes. So we're gonna draw the hand first, which is a pain. Actually, should I draw that first, or should I draw the? I don't know. What should I draw first? I guess I'll draw the. Because I was wondering if I should draw the coat first. Because if I draw the coat, I can always erase it. But okay, yeah, sure. I'll draw the coat first. I'll draw the coat first because it's easier for me to then visualize the coat. So you would have the coat leading into here. Because I don't know, like I don't know how a magic coat works, right? Because it goes behind here, and then it's past here. I don't know how coats work, man. I like wearing coats, but most of my coats are long. They're long coats. They're long like coats, right? So it's like, oh yeah, I don't really have a frame of reference for that because this is a really, really short jacket, and I don't have one of those because it doesn't suit me. So usually I have like a maybe like a waistcoat, I would say. But yeah, I don't, can't even tell you what this is, man. Okay, so this sort of warps in over. I guess it's over like here. Okay. Right, so it sort of goes in here. Right. I'm just sketching it out for now to better understand this, because what the frick is going on with that coat? From that angle, yeah, it would make sense. Sort of. Yeah, okay. Because I mean, her hand hides most of the coat, anyways. I don't know why I keep saying coat. It's more like a jacket. This is definitely not a coat. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna draw this pretty fast because most of it's gonna be hidden by the hand, anyways. So I'm just gonna take this opportunity to be lazy. Sorry, to be a bit lazy, and then I could just skip a couple of details here and there. Okay, sure. Let's call it. Let's do that. This is why does she have such a freaking huge zipper? She has like a zipper the size of like. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the size of this coat. So I'm gonna do. Sorry. I'm gonna need to. It's going to be a bit higher up actually. You know what? I'm gonna be extra lazy. I'm gonna hide the end of her coat behind her hand, so the only thing they can see is actually going to be maybe the zipper, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yep. That's 10 out of 10 tactic. Being lazy, just hiding things behind hands. Sounds good enough. Okay, sorry, let me hydrate a bit. Okay. So, what about it? Okay. What was I doing? Oh, wait. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So obviously from here anyways, it doesn't even make sense. Like this thing would not make a sense because it would be more straight like so, and then it would flare out a bit more like that. This would be an angle that would make a bit more sense. There's something about it that looks odd. Hold up. Oh, okay, I think I know why. I think. Oh, that's why, right? Because you're not. I think so. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let me test some stuff out. Actually. How would I deal with this? Okay, what if I did this? Alright, so it goes behind her hand. Because her coat actually doesn't really go in front of her. if you look at this, her coat sort of stops over here. So I think the reason why the previous thing looked weird is also because it was trying to be in front of her, but not quite. So it doesn't really wrap around her. It's sort of, well, you can't see my hand right now because I'm pointing towards it, but it's sort of just it's a very, very slight wrap around. So yeah, okay, yeah, sure, I accept my fate of being a lazy person. Okay, sure, let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. And perspective wise also makes the most sense. So I'm totally justifying my laziness right now, and that's fine. Okay, so I have to draw the nails, which is fine. Alright, so we have to draw the nails, which is fine. So there's more, they're a bit more round. Usually I draw nails kind of sharp, to be honest. So yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, okay. Is that it? I don't know. I actually can't use my nails as reference because my nails are actually a bit distorted. Let's just say there's something about them that I can't exactly use them as references, because they're not like how nails are in most normal people's cases, let's just say. So yeah, doubles. Oh, that's why, because there was a part selected. There we go. So over here, okay, and then sort of. There's a long ass hand. Oh, that's why, because it leads into the hand. I was like, this is a long ass finger, and I didn't realize that was the hand. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. Nice. Okay. And then we have the rest of the finger. Sort of just. Okay, it's like a very slight. It's a very slight. It's like a very slight little bump over there. Bump up. Sorry, okay, sure. And you have this sort of again, a very, very slight bump over here. Right, because your fingers are not flat. There's like minor little dips where the joints is for each phalange. So yeah, this is what it is over here, I think, if my perspective is right. Hold up, let me see. Yeah, I would say that the perspective is, it's alright. It's alright. Hold on, let me take this away. I can't. I can't pinpoint the perspective just yet because there's not enough to go about it for now. So I'm gonna need to do some more fingers first, and then I'm going to be able to start understand it a bit more. So this is, the thumb is sort of lying off to the side, so it goes like this. Right, so if it's like this, sorry, I'm trying to take a reference picture for this. Okay, so it's sort of, if if I got my sort of starts off here, large, and then sort of goes like this, right? So it's sort of okay. Yeah. Okay. I got my perspective wrong for that. So sort of goes up over here. This, on the other hand, pun not intended, is something that's a bit more, something that's a bit more like, sorry, I'm twisting my arm in a weird position for this. Something that's more like, it is something that's a bit more flat, but not quite, because even though it's flat, it's not quite all the way there. It's like crap. It's like just the tiniest sliver over here. That's like sort of there, I guess. It's sort of like this. I would say it's more appropriate. So it's not really centered. It's a bit more, yeah, it's a bit more like that. Or it's slightly off to the side. Slightly shifted towards the right of the illustration. Obviously that's the left, but I'm just saying like in like, because illustrations are mirrored. So that would be the illustration's right, but my left. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this one. Okay, so there wouldn't be much of a bump over here. It would be maybe like a very slight bump from the phalange of the finger, but otherwise there shouldn't really be one. Okay, that's fine. Maybe a bit more. Hop, hop, hop. There we go. I think something like this would be fine perspective-wise. Maybe I'll refine the nail after, because it is quite large of a nail, but I think that's fine. Okay. Let me draw the rest of the finger over there. It's more like this, right? Okay. I'm going to draw the knuckle with, I'm going to render it in rather than actually drawing it in, just because I feel like that's a touch better than having like line art dictate how it is. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Okay. Go. Okay. Oof, I gotta crack my neck, sorry. Okay. So it goes over here. You have the point, the ball of your finger, the pad of your finger, or whatever it's called, over here. Right, so it's sort of like this, I guess. Again, I don't know if my hand's just weird, but I think it is weird. So it's like, hold up, sort of like this, I guess. Okay, so we wouldn't actually be able to see the nail in this case. This would actually be pretty nail free. This part of the finger. So we have this. It'll be kind of like this, a bit ish. It'll be kind of straight like so. You would have it gone up over here, I guess. Hold up. Okay, so it's sort of like this, and then it sort of just goes up over here, right? Okay, yeah, it's basically like that. Just a bit, and then you have the webbing of the fingers because your fingers do have just a bit of webbing, which is fine. And then you can't really see the nails for the other fingers too. Maybe it's because my nails aren't long enough, to be honest. Hold up. I mean, even if they were longer, hold up. Let me try this. Even if they were longer, I feel like at that specific angle, you wouldn't actually be able to see them. Yeah, okay. There's no way. I don't think there's any way for someone to see the nail at that angle. So we chilling. We ball here. Okay. Let me finish this. Okay. Sorry. Need to do some more twisty hand things. Wait, actually, hold up. I need to take a photo of this. Ooh. What the frick is she doing with her hand? I don't know how did I even get? Okay, well, it's not okay. Well, to be fair, my original reference was not twisting my arm around. I could actually pose normally for this. Okay, yeah, I can't twist my arm more than that. Okay. Live posing is clearly the best. Okay. Okay, do something like this. Okay. And you can't really see the nail at this angle as well. Not that I know of, anyways. So it goes here, and goes up here as well. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. You have the knuckle of the pinky over here, and then sort of just curls in like that. Right, so it sort of goes over like so. Maybe in this case you would see a sliver of your pinky. Oops, sorry, I hit my mic. You would see like a sliver of your pinky nail. My pinky nail is kind of short right now, but it doesn't seem like it. It really doesn't seem like my pinky nail would show, because the fat, like the pad of your finger, is actually kind of thick. I think one of the mistakes I made in past illustrations was that even though they were like clearly bent out of view, I still tried to put the nail in, and I think that caused like a weird like perspective thing, even though there shouldn't have been one. So that was a stupid mistake. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this. Okay, so it goes up over here. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, so it sort of curls in. Okay, yeah, okay. So it's sort of, this sort of takes priority over this pad of your finger over here. This sort of there's a slight, just a very slight, like line over here from your pinky, and then you have this line over here, okay, from your pinky, like that, right? Yeah, okay, should be aight, should be alright, should be alright. Okay, let's deal with this. If I can nail this properly. There we go. Okay, perfect. There we go. Except now there's the rest of the illustration. So she has a glove on, which is a really bizarre glove, because the glove is just it's sort of this weird glove where it sort of goes like halfway through the second joint of the finger. So it's sort of like this for some reason. I have no idea why. They're like homeless people gloves. They're sort of like this, I guess. Oh, there we go. Have this, and then we finally have this. Okay, there we go. Should be fine, unless I drew on the wrong layer. In that case, it wouldn't be fine. Okay, I might need to take more references for this later on, but I mean, it seems kind of okay. It's just mainly these fingers that I'm sort of concerned about, so I'm gonna need to more references. Yay! That's great. Okay. Okay. And then we could draw the rest of the whatever I need, which is the hard part, because this is going to suck, because I have no idea what is going on with her wrist bracelet over here, her wrist guard. I'm just gonna call it wrist guard because it sounds cooler. Yeah, okay. So you have the armor. There's sort of I don't know, how is it? It's like this. So our armor would be, how would it be? Oh, so it'd be going on top with it. I think it would. Okay. So I think it would have to be sort of flat over here. So it have to be like, wait, was it at her elbow? I don't think it's at her elbow, right? I mean, I'm going to draw it past her elbow, but so it sort of goes like here, right? I'm marking the boundaries for whatever the heck this is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sort of like, I'm gonna try and draw the front of the armor first. Sort of like this, I guess. Yeah, okay, so it sort of goes like this. Yeah, okay, so it sort of goes like this, except it's a bit further back, I think. That's fine. I'm just going to do a couple of tests first. Seems like it's the smart thing to do. So I'm going to do, yeah, sure. Let's do, So it sort of does this. weird thingy over here. Continues on over here. Okay. Sorry. Let me do this. Perfect. Then this sort of does this. Okay. Sure. I think that's about as good as this can get, to be honest. It's about, I don't know, maybe I'll sleep on this and then I might have a divine revelation as to how I'm supposed to handle this, because I don't know how this is supposed to work, I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually struggling with this. I'm actually struggling so hard with this. Wait, how about if I had more references? But that's pretty much the only like proper reference for this. Like there's only like one character sheet regarding the regarding this outfit. So it's sort of annoying. Like if I could see this from the side, I think that would help, but I can't. Okay. So I'm trying to wing everything. Okay. Okay, let's see. Are there any illustrations that would show it from the side? No, nothing. Okay, wait. Suave, what the frick are you drawing? I don't even understand what this is. What? Hold up, Oh. Oh, that's fricked up. Did he change how it's supposed to look? I don't think so. Wait, hold on, I think this is different. This is definitely different. Because this is a suave illustration of Kiara's outfit. But there's a couple of details that don't match up. So they definitely changed how the outfit or some parts of it is supposed to look. Cause this part does not match up with how she's supposed to be. Okay. Let me see if there's any more illustrations for this specific gauntlet. No. God, why are there so many AI stuff? I don't want AI friggin' references for my illustrations. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out, but there's not really any proper illustrations for this, I'm gonna be honest, because I think everyone who draws this draws it without the coat, and they're like, yeah, you know what, it's hard as crap. Okay, let's try Suave's Pixiv to see if there's any more illustrations of Kiara Alter. That's her name. That's the outfit name, in case you didn't know. Okay, please. Or else I'm gonna have to change the gauntlet design. I don't want that. Okay, that's a pain. Do you seriously? Okay, Suave does not draw Kiara Alter that much. They only drew her like once, which is annoying. So hold up, I'm going to pull up the illustration that Suave drew of the outfit, just so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. Cause I'm like, bruh, ain't no way you're gonna pull that. Okay. Okay, let me open on my computer because I'm looking at it through my phone. So where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, let's do this. And then it's over here. Okay. Okay. I can't hang my mic. God dang it. Okay. So this is her. It's the newest outfit. Hold on, it's auto saving. There it is. So this is the newest illustration by Suave. Actually, let me move this a bit more. Let me move the first one a bit downwards. Okay, there we go. So look at the gauntlet. This has, I have no idea what's going on over here. Like, I actually don't understand what is going on with this. And that's the problem. Because if we check on the first character sheet, you can see that. So what's happening over here? What I think is happening is that instead of being a flat like gauntlet, like how you would see with most knights, you have a gauntlet sleeve rather than an entire thing. So you would have let me try and decipher this. So you would have what I think is happening is that you have the regular gauntlet over here, and then it sort of just puffs up over here, and then it sort of just continues the rest over there. Is what I'm understanding of this. But I still don't know how this works. Oh, okay, wait. It makes sense if you tilt it off this side, like that. In this case, it still doesn't make sense. It's still different from the other one. Because in the other one, there's no puff, or there's no it doesn't like shoot outward at some point. If we check this one over here, this does not puff up. Or is that her jacket? Maybe it's a jacket, but we just can't see it. I don't think I don't think this puffs up. So I think that this is just an alternate design, which makes this even more annoying because I don't know. Because if we take a look at here, I think it's sort of the same thing. So I think that they just like changed the gauntlet design. Let me see if there's any more changed details regarding this. Okay, so it's a hoodie. And yes, it is official Suave art. It's over here, right? So yeah, it's actual official art. So this would be reliable as a character sheet if I understood it, which I don't. But you can see that this is a 3D sword, so they modeled it in probably something like Blender or something like that, and then they import it in, because you can see there's quite a discrepancy between art styles. Actually, it seems like the arm over here, this hand over here, is also from Blender. Yeah, so it seems like this hand over here is probably from Blender. And this hand also was so they probably modeled the hand, hold grabbing the sword, and then they imported it into here, and then they just slapped it on top here. It seems that's what's happening over here. Maybe, I don't know. It seems like it's a different, maybe, or maybe it's a paint over of like a 3D hand. Maybe. Seems like it though. Cause I don't know what's going on over here. Actually, or is that? Oh wait, is that her? No, it's not her jacket sleeve. Cause her jacket ends over here. I just don't know what's going on over here. Oh man. Let me try and find more illustrations of her gauntlet. Okay. Okay, this one's not bad. Yeah, this one's not bad. Except it's still not the the point of view that I wanted. Just fine. Okay, let me see. There's more. It is bad. It's bad. I shouldn't have to do this on stream. I have to because I'm trying to figure this out, and there's no other time that I would figure this out except now. So, dang it. This illustration doesn't really show it. Sort of annoying, which is fine. What else? How about here? Maybe. That's a bit too simplified for me, for my liking. I might just have to use that because I don't have any other better leads off of that gauntlet, which is annoying. Okay, fine, I'll use that. I'll use that as a reference, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there isn't any better reference to go off of. So I'm gonna have to be stuck with that. Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay, yeah. Is this right? Yeah, that's right. It should be right. Alright. This is going to be an eternal pain. This is going to haunt me for the rest of time. Okay. False. That's wrong color, wrong pen, wrong everything. Okay. It goes like this. And then sort of goes like this, I guess. Sort of closes off over here, I guess. This is such a weird looking gauntlet, but I'm gonna have to make do with what I can, to be honest. I don't really have a choice over here. Okay. So it sort of goes like this, right? So it goes like this. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. It's a bit more sharp over here. A bit less sharp rather, because it's not really like a pointy armor. It's more sort of rounded. So, but that's assuming it looks okay. hold up, is this right? Yeah, okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. All right. Well, we'll deal with that. We'll settle with that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Finish this. Okay, there we go. And then we can erase this. Okay. Okay, I think that should be a good base to work with. Maybe, or maybe this let me check, because you can see over here on the character sheet that this sort of curves inwards, but I think I'm making the curve a bit too aggressive. So it's over here. Maybe it's a bit too aggressive. So I'm going to lessen it a bit. So it's around here. And then there's a, I'm gonna call it, I think that's just a, there's like a rivet over here. So there's like a rivet over here. And then there's also another rivet over here. Over here. Here. Give me like 20 years. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna call it a day with that. Okay. Okay, not bad. I'll take it, despite the minor hiccup. Okay. And there's going to be another piece over here, but that's fine. That's just basically copy paste for this piece. It's going to be like this. And if I can nail it first, it's going to be sort of like this. Okay. And we have another rivet over here. I'm just assuming it's a rivet. I don't know if it, like, why is there even that? I would assume that armor is mostly just one smooth piece of metal, but I don't know enough about my armors to form commentary on that. So there we go. Nice. Maybe a bit further out. So maybe like okay. I'm going to cheat a bit. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. Okay. There we go. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Let us do that. Okay. And then one last one. And then we're gonna call it a day over here. Or a night, because it is nighttime for me, so. Okay. Okay, one last one. So over here, right? Okay, yep, should be good enough. So it sort of goes in, and then like that. Okay, perfect. Okay, nice. Okay, it was only that first shape that was a struggle, but because all three sort of follow the same shape, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Here. Okay, nice. Okay. Sure, I'll just get settled with this, to be honest. And then I just gotta figure out the wrist guard. But I think that's going to be it for me today. Thanks for hanging out with me on this very, very annoying perspective stream. So yeah, I hate perspective. But you know, it do be like that. I just hate the drawing process in general. But it is pretty satisfying if you can nail it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and yeah, have a good rest of the night or morning or afternoon. I don't know what you're doing or whatever, but yeah, that's gonna be it. All right, see ya. Bye bye. Have a good night. See ya.